All right, thanks for joining me. My exploration tool, digital tool number 5 right here is Brisk Teaching. It is an AI supplemental tool here that really, man, it's crazy what it can do. In this 3-minute video I'm going to do, or 4-minute video, it's not going to do it any justice, but I'll show you a couple of cool things it can do. So it is a Chrome extension. You go up to the Chrome store, you got to, I mean, mine says remove, but you're going to have to download it. Go to your puzzle piece. You're going to want to pinpoint it or pin it, and then it should show up at the bottom of a screen. It will show up with a little B or paperclip thing here in a second. When you get out a PDF or a notes or any type of source or video that you use here. So let's go ahead and get to the examples here. I'm using my notes from class. This is lesson 3.3, complex numbers. This is in my Algebra 2 course here. And the Brisk icon is right there, right below myself right there. It's this little paperclip B looking icon here down at the bottom, and you just click it. And what's really nice about this is it's going to allow us to do some really, really neat things. There's a paid version here. Like it can, it gives you ideas with the paid version, what it can do. But the classic version, some of the free things that it can do is give feedback, change its level, inspect the writing, boost student activity, and create. I think boost student activity and create are what I'm going to use the most for math. Let's just go to create real quick here. And it's got all kinds. It can create a presentation. You can make a podcast, Kahoots, quiz. It's really, really convenient to making games and just, it just takes away the time element of having to create something. Now, you're going to have to edit, obviously, but it does give you these sources too. And I believe it can give you 504 plans, IEP goal plans, MTSS plans, strategies. Great stuff right there to differentiate instruction as well. So let's just go ahead and, let's just dink around here real quick. Let me show you what it can do. Let's make a presentation. Okay, I'm going to hit next. Describe my presentation, complex numbers. Lesson 3.3. I'm going to make it grade 10. I already have that. It says 10 slides. And yeah, no images because that costs money. All right, hit next. Dark presentation looks great. Click Brisket, and you're going to see here in a second, it's going to start creating a slideshow presentation for complex numbers outside of your lesson here. So it's really, really cool. I mean, it's thinking right now. There you go. There's slide 1. Now, I don't think you'd put this many words on a slide, but again, you can edit all this. It's just coming up with the thoughts and the ideas of this stuff. So it's giving you some basic notes, and you kind of get the idea there, right? It's going to make 10 slides. This is really neat. Look at this. It's talking about the number system. Oh, stuff we forget about. Really cool imagery for the images for the students for visual recognition here. Like, oh, real numbers, rationals, integers, naturals, and then complex and imaginaries are outside of those. So it's like stuff you don't even think about when you're teaching sometimes. Like, oh, that's really good. I could use that. It's just a supplemental technology. Okay, so I'm going to stop generating because this is slowing down my computer, and it's going to take a while to get through all this. There we go. X that out, and we're done. Okay, so there's an example of creating a presentation. Other things I can do. I can create quizzes. I can get feedback. I can boost student activity. You can do it start from scratch. And if it'll load here, I can do a tutor session, brainstorm session, whiteboard session, but it's pretty neat just to mess around with. And again, I'm not going to take you through all the steps of this, but I think if you as a teacher want to do this, like, it'd be fun to just explore. I can't do that in the 5 minutes we have. The last thing I do want to show though is it does do this with videos as well. So if you have, let's say you're gone a day in class, or you just want to find something for your class, I have a video on simplifying radicals here. This is something we do in Algebra 1. So I'm going to Brisk it here. I'm going to click this, and I'm going to ask it to go to classic mode because I'm not paying for it. I'm going to ask it to create a, let's do something here. Let's get an IEP goal here. 10th grade, not 6th grade. There we go. English, there we go. And Brisket. Continue. Yes. and it's going to start creating IEP goals here in a second. And you can see, there you go. There's the AI creating all the measurable goals that we have there, okay? So again, I think it's really, really good for if you're looking for ideas for IEPs or 504s, or, if you need a differentiated instruction for your students. So leaving on that note, Brisk, what do I have to say for, ISTE and for the standards? I think the two things that it's really hidden here is designing authentic learning activities for students. I think that's really, really big here. 2.5B is what that is. It's giving incorporating technology to get better student outcomes and to apply their knowledge. I think that's what this AI program is doing. And then I think 2.5A is the second one that it's including here, and that's a really important one because 2.5A is accommodating learner differences. We talked about the ability for 504 and IEP plans and MTSS structure, that it can personalize the experience for the learner and gives you ideas and the ability to differentiate that instruction. So thank you for joining me. Have a great day. Goodbye.